Well, good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here. Anyway, I'm JulieWaldorf.com, actually. And I have a website that's all mostly videos, and I'm a video pro, actually, because I love running around taking videos and interviewing people. So, my title to my speech is, What's Up with the Homeless? Well, I came from Breckenridge, Colorado. And if you guys have been to Breckenridge, Colorado, you would know that the snow is up to here most of the time, okay? And it's cold. So there are no homeless up there. The only homeless you have are kids from college, so they're maybe couch surfing for the season, and they're snowboarding and skiing. Or in the summertime, some kids come up and camp in the mountains and work and save some money. So you don't see any homeless. And I've been hanging out in Colorado mountains for about 20 years raising my children. So I came over to California over here, a little over 3.5 years ago. And I looked around and I went, oh my gosh, what has been going on since I've been in the mountains? I haven't really been paying attention. I see all these homeless people around. And I was just like, wow. So I get out my camera and start videoing, asking, what is going on? Why are you homeless? What happened to you? And I want to show you a couple videos and have it, give you an idea of what's going on. Has any of you guys ever talked to any homeless or have been homeless
Oh, yeah.
or anything? Okay, what was the response? What was your thought on that? What?
I really enjoy talking to them just for the fact that they're normal people that have had a hard time. Some of them may have some drugs. I also cut hair at the Prado Day Center, and so I get to talk to them and get to hear their stories and get excited with them when they have a new, like, I'm gonna go to college. Good. Like, it's just, it's tough, you know. A lot of people have degrees and they are on the streets, unfortunately, you know.
Yeah. Okay. And what do you think causes homeless from doing that? You talk to a lot of them, obviously. So what do you think?
Wheels. Sometimes it could be their choices of
That's
substances,
true. What?
unfortunately.
Yeah.
And some may be circumstantial. Maybe they have a disability and they no longer can work, and so they're now on the streets.
Have you seen any kids being homeless? Several, right?
Oh yeah.
So, and how about Locke? How about you? What's
There was a point in time where I tried to talk to a lot of homeless people just because I was curious, maybe like you were, to see why they're there. And a lot of them that I talked to were there by choice. And I think one of my favorite lines from one of them is, "I have more money now than when I was married."
Oh, okay.
He was being funny, but he pulled out, $40 from his wallet.
Now, how long ago was that? How long ago was that?
I did that for about a couple of years when I was in my early 20s.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
changed. Life
Yeah.
has changed since then. There is a lot of people that are homeless by choice.
Yep.
And there are artists that go up and down the coast, actually, and juggle and do that kind of thing. And they own a home up in San Francisco. Okay, so there are definitely different types of homelessness. So I do this. I'll take a subject in my life, and I'll do a study. But the reason why I'm doing this study is because I'm here to provide permanent quality housing for single-parented children and the newfound homeless, which are the children. So we have an epidemic going on in our country that we need to address. So I guess I'm here to step up and get it up there. So here I am. So first of all, I went over to the Prado Center, and this is the youngest homeless person that I've come across, which is 7 weeks old. They were bumped out of their place. It was a mom and a daughter, and this baby. I guess they came into their apartment. The police came into their apartment and threw a gas, I don't know, some gas thing. They were looking for this criminal, and they threw gas bombs in everybody's apartment, and they had to leave for a couple days. So then they came back, and everything's a mess. So they were required to clean it up professionally, and they didn't have the money to do so. The management was going to reimburse them, but they said, well, we don't have the money to clean it up in the first place. So they said, well, you got to go. And the baby was breaking out in hives. So they left, and they ended up coming over here because friends were over here, overstayed their welcome, and ended up at the Maxine Lewis Center. So that was interesting. I was like, wow, this is wild. So I interviewed these people here, and this is a woman that, it's health reasons. Her and her husband have health issues. He lost his job and major health issues. They're about, in their 50s. and they have a couple kids, and here they came to slow to where it's warmer, and their RV broke down. Tom was disabled. He's temporary homeless. This is a homeless vet. Here's the juggler that travels, and there's a list of all the different reasons why homeless are. Here's a group of people getting together to solve the problem. Here's a homeless guy, that's his lifestyle. Here's a gal that explains spanging. Spanging is asking for money with a sign. There's a language, a whole different language. And here's a woman with kids on the streets. She drugs and alcohol from her spouse, and she couldn't take it anymore, so she left. Same thing with this one. When women leave their men and they have kids, let me tell you, there's a good reason for it, because women do not want to wake up. Hi, this is Julie Waldorf, JulieWaldorf.com, and I have Rainey here with her two daughters, her two beautiful daughters. And what's your name, sweetie? London. London. Oh, nice name. There's Rainey, and what's the big girl's name?
Lyric.
Lyric. Oh, neat names. So, okay, Rainey, what's your situation? You've been homeless. You told... It's streaming. Come on. Well, is it going to go?
Doesn't look like it.
It's the first time I've ever done this. And I don't know why. I went through these all yesterday. Okay, well, let's try another. It's going to stop. Hi, this is Julie Waldorf, JulieWaldorf.com, and I have a gal here, Angelina, that has 3 children, and this woman is homeless with these 3 children on the streets. Angelina, how did this happen? How did this happen? Drugs were involved, correct?
I left a bad relationship.
Yeah, left a bad relationships and drugs were involved, and you was better off going on the streets than it was staying in the situation.
Correct.
And I give you credit, 150% credit, because a lot of people aren't as strong as you, young lady. You know that, right? And how are you kids? How are you guys?
Yeah, she did a really good job.
What's your name?
Decent money.
What's your name? Alicia? And Summer? You Summer?
Hard.
And who's this little baby boy? Nathaniel.
They're always smiling.
So, and they're always smiling, they seem happy. I mean, yeah, you guys do seem happy. Anything you guys seem happy, and you're healthy. You're happy, healthy. How old are you, Angelina?
26.
26 years old. One of the strongest women I think I've ever met is this Angelina gal right here. Unbelievable. Well, can anybody help out there? Can anybody help? Do you want to give them your phone number? Maybe you're in San Luis Obispo County. Does anybody have a home for these people to live in? And you arrange out the details later. Do you want to give your contact information? They can call me. You can call me at Julie Waldorf at 805-295-6252. Again, 805-295-6252. If you have some shelter for this woman with her 3 kids, she needs help. This is a reality, folks. She doesn't do drugs. She doesn't do alcohol. She's just a woman on the streets with 3 kids. Julie Waldorf, JulieWaldorf.com. Thank you. Bye, you guys. Bye, sweetie.
They're like,
That's a little baby boy. Bye. Bye. Okay, there's one. I gotta do this other one and then I'll cut it off. This is where people live when they're homeless. Julie Waldorf, JulieWaldorf.com. Here I am again by another encampment. And here's home with no home. Right here, home with no home. Down by the creek. San Luis Obispo County. San Luis Obispo town. People come in here in the droves. It's beautiful here. It's sunny, it's nice, and it's warmer than most places. That's why people come here. And they hear that the homeless are helped. That's why they come here. From what I understand, talking to the homeless. We have an encampment. We have a chair, cool chair. It's a little trashed out. You know, what do? Do they need here? Looks like they do. You get the clothes. Here's another home with no home. So I guess you guys kind of get the picture. I'm not here to, make everybody feel bad, but the truth of the matter is we do have an epidemic in our country. We have children on the streets. 1 out of 6 homes have foreclosed in our country, and there's a lot of people that aren't drug addicts or alcoholics or homeless by choice. They're on the streets because they don't have a job, and they're kids on the streets, and they're doubled up. They're hidden homeless. So that's my next study, is I'm going to show you the hidden homeless, which are the kids on the streets that are doubled up in houses. So, and I will also give a solution, have a solution. I'll dig into what the solution is and what our country is doing for the solution, because we're all nice people trying to help each other out. SLO is great. They have a lot of accommodations for people, and but what are they? And that's what I'm going to dig in next. So thank you for listening, and have a great day.